My name is Tessa Merrow, and I am a developer evangelist or developer advocate for Cisco DevNet. My job is to travel around the world and give presentations on the WebEx Teams API. That's a specific team I work with. I'm here to tell you about Cisco DevNet and different resources that we have available. All of the resources, everything that we have, we provide mostly free that I know of. I only talk about all the free stuff that we have available. Cisco DevNet is a developer community of over 500,000 developers creating stuff with our APIs and tools and SDKs. Yes, I had to throw this in. It's really exciting that an open source platform, it has its 8th birthday. I contributed to an open source platform for about 5 years, and I was, not this one, specifically Joomla, and I remember celebrating the 10th year anniversary, and it was such a big deal that we survived that long, and they're still surviving, and that's all I'll say. It's all about the community to keep it thriving. Without the community, there is no open source tool. So good job, OpenStack, for staying alive and staying strong. So DevNet does a bunch of different things. They answer questions. What is it? What do you want to do? What do you want to use? How do you get started with it? And how do I get access? We have a developer portal. You create an account, and you have access to everything. We have learning tracks, which is our tutorials. So it's kind of like going to school, all for free, but not getting a degree afterwards. It's all hands-on learning. And Sandbox is an environment where you can create stuff. Has anyone here heard of Cisco DevNet yet? Yay, a few people. We're still brand new. A few years ago, it was just an idea by one guy. And if you have a really good idea and get the Cisco executives on board, they will throw out money at you to make that idea happen. And that's how a lot of cool things happen at Cisco. So DevNet runs like a startup. So we have a ton of docs and sample code, github.com/Cisco DevNet. We have a whole communities and support chats for every tool. And we have a place to share inspiration of our work. We have a lot of learning content and forum support. I gotta go through this faster. Lots of code samples. We have code samples all over the internet, not just GitHub. And we love inspiring one another. We do a lot of things to encourage and inspire each other. And we have communities of interest for every single tool and every single area of interest for people to just network and get to know each other and help each other out. And developer.cisco.com is free to create an account to get access to everything. You just click your area of interest. For example, clicking on cloud, you can find a lot of neat stuff, open source tools, collaboration tools, IoT tools. A lot of it is free to use. The API that I work with is free to use. It's very similar to Slack or Skype Teams, Microsoft Teams. You'll find, basically, this is what DevNet is. All of these things, lots of different tools, lots of stuff. We have like over 80 APIs. Some of my coworkers said we have like 120, but no one's really counting. So I know we have around 100 different APIs and tools to use. And we have our, these are where you can find tutorials, learninglabs.cisco.com. It's anything, basics of Python, basics of any tool. There's hundreds and hundreds of different free tutorials that you actually build something and make something by the end of the tutorial. So it's like little mini classes. And we have a Sandbox live infrastructure environment for building tools or building stuff. By filtering it always on and reservation, you can work with the things you'd want to work with. For example, if you go and filter by cloud on the DevNet Sandbox, if you just Google Cisco DevNet Sandboxes, you can find this information. We have a section on Contiv and Kubernetes. For Istio, you can go in and play around with that on here. And we have OpenSAS, serverless environment. There's a lot of neat stuff that you can do. And one of the things DevNet has been working towards is kind of giving developer resources and giving back to the community in any way we can. We put a lot of money into just doing things for the community, and a lot of us are contributors to different open source organizations. Also, this is where you can find things that people have created with our APIs. And there's like one more slide. And we have our own developer conference called DevNet Create. And we go to a lot of meetups and a lot of conferences everywhere. You'll find DevNet all over the place.